What's going on, guys? Something a little bit different today. We are going to start up a dynasty with NCAA 14, something on the PlayStation 3 I've been wanting to do for a number of years, and thanks to Mrs. BMAC and the HDMI splitter that we got for Christmas, here we go. I used to play NCAA football about 3 or 4 seasons in a row, export the draft classes, and then when it was connected, sort of, with Madden, EA Sports allowed you to import the draft classes directly from NCAA Football. That's one of the things that I miss the most. This is before all of the Ultimate Team modes. This is really a solo battle, a CPU challenge, a throwback to way back. And today we're going to go through and pick our school. One of the reasons why I like to pick a school from a smaller conference is to build them up. The NCAA 14 game itself was really neat because it was an expansion upon the recruiting interface. And so a lot of what we're going to be doing over the next several weeks is enjoying the recruiting aspect of it, but playing the games, trying to get to a bowl game, and then the coaching carousel at the end of the season, not only the job offers that we might get, but the jobs that other coaches are kind of going to, who's getting fired, whose offensive coordinator is going to go to a different school, and that's why I like to start at a smaller school so we have an opportunity potentially to a few years down the road take an opportunity at a bigger school, a larger conference, and kind of work our way into that powerhouse type situation. Here's how it's going to work. I pulled my community over the last couple of days and grabbed 10 school suggestions that people put together. I've put them on the spin wheel. Yes, the spin wheel is making its comeback. I'm going to pick 2 schools from the spin wheel. The first one will be the number 1 seed. Therefore, we'll have a home game. Number 2 will play at the number 1 seed. And then we're going to see a CPU versus CPU battle to determine what school we're going to take over on New Year's Eve, the final day of this god-awful year of 2020. So here we go. Here's the 10 schools. And in no particular order, we've got UTEP, which is the University of Texas, El Paso. We've got East Carolina, Western Michigan, San Jose State, Temple, Houston, UTSA, which is a brand new school in this game, NCAA 14, stands for the University of Texas at San Antonio. We also have UNLV, I love going to Vegas, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, and the Fresno State Bulldogs. I did a little bit of background research and found through Operation Sports the most recent and most up-to-date rosters for the 2020 and 2021 season. All right, without any further ado, spin number 1, the team that's going to have home field advantage in the CPU matchup to determine which school we're going to be right now. Here we go. And the spinning wheel. We are going to come up with the University of Texas San Antonio Roadrunners. They're going to be the number 1 seed and host the game against the number 2 seed. Here we go. And it's going to be San Jose State. So the San Jose State Spartans will travel to San Antonio, Texas to take on the Roadrunners, and the winner will be our initial school as we take over in NCAA 14. So we can see some top players as we go. Again, because we downloaded the rosters, we've got the real names in here. We got McCormick, Dean, and Wisdom for Texas San Antonio, a halfback, a punter apparently, at 85 overall, is listed as their second best player. They're probably just going overall as opposed to skill position here. And for the away team, the San Jose State Spartans, we've got 3 at 87 overall. Middle linebacker by the name of Harmon, and then we've got Fehoko, and we've got Hall. Both defensive ends, all 3 players again. San Jose State, a little bit of an edge on defense. Top 3 players for the Spartans on defense. And here come the Roadrunners. I love the navy blue. This is going to be fun if we get a chance to play as UTSA. I did have a couple of people suggest that UTSA would be the move. I know they were in a bowl game this year. It'd be a lot of fun. We're playing it at the Alamo Dome, folks. The home school for the UTSA Roadrunners. It's interesting. This is a view that I am not used to seeing on this particular game. 3 down linemen now. A 3-3-5 setup, I think. Shotgun pass complete. First down out across the 35 for San Jose State. Trey Walker, a 12-yard reception. Tight set. Wide receiver down. Back in motion. And quarterback keeper, a power option play. San Jose State. Interesting. One thing with the college game, you're going to see a lot of option, and I think it'd be fun to run a little bit of option here and there. Definitely different than playing Madden or something like that. It'll be 3rd and 9. 3 down linemen set up again for UTSA. San Jose State passes over the middle, and it's intercepted. UTSA, oh, and he gives a big old get off me right there. Big turnover on the opening drive. Texas San Antonio now will take over. 2-4-5 setup. Back to pass left side. Had a guy maybe open, overthrew him in the end zone, and it looks like San Antonio will have to settle for a field goal attempt. 30-yarder from the left hash. Kick is up, and it is good. So the University of Texas at San Antonio will take a 3-0 lead with 2 minutes, 3 seconds left in the opening quarter. It will turn an opening drive interception. The defense came through. They convert with 3 points. San Jose State will take a knee to start its second drive of the ball game at the 20-yard line. Looking across the middle, now to the right. He's going to go deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. San Jose State drops it in the end zone. UTSA is lucky right there. 4th down. Spartans are going to punt. They probably should have had 7. So let's see what the Spartans can do here with 51 seconds left. They've got all 3 timeouts. Lots of time remaining. Just haven't got a lot going with the passing game yet. Down the middle and intercepted by San Antonio. At the 30-yard line, back to the 40. Across midfield, second turnover of the first half, and UTSA actually has better field position than when the Roadrunners just punted it. 10 of 14, 85. A lot has been short. 2 field goals so far in the red zone. Looks like San Jose State might be blitzing. Harris going to keep it on the option play, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. 16 yards on the scramble. Frank Harris moving this offense. The extra point to come. 18 seconds left in the half. We've got our first touchdown of the ball game. And the extra point is good. UTSA takes a 13-0 lead and has scored all 3 times. It's been in the red zone in the first half. So let's take a look at some of the halftime stats. You see UTSA with a pretty decent offensive output in the first half. They're not lighting it up. They're being pretty conservative. The quarterback has done a great job of keeping the ball, of running some read option, and also some short, high percentage passes. San Jose State, on the other hand, has forced 2 turnovers, 1 on the opening drive that led to a field goal, and 1 at the end of the half that led to the only touchdown of the first half. It's been about Frank Harris and the quarterback. There he goes left side, and he's got a man. He's at the midfield, and one of the bigger plays of the ball game for Texas San Antonio. Joshua Cephas, 36 yards on the play, and the Roadrunners are right back in business. Snap is good, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. San Antonio with its 3rd field goal of the ball game. It looked like it hit the upright and went in. 16-0 Roadrunners with 2:58 left in the 3rd. So let's see what San Jose State can do right now. The defense right now for UTSA has definitely looked better than San Jose State. No sacks, but San Jose State just hasn't really passed the ball very well. 2 interceptions, one on the opening drive, one at the end of the half, and they both led to points. In fact, led to 10 of the 16 points. Still in the shotgun for San Jose. Play action intercepted by UTSA, a third one in the ball game. Put your fours up. University of Texas at San Antonio with a 16-0 lead and a ball inside the 10. It's looking good for the Roadrunners here. And San Antonio will be attempting a 4th field goal on the ball game. 42-yard the long. This one only from 25 yards. It is up. It is good. They will snap it one more time, and Sincere McCormick puts an exclamation point on the University of Texas San Antonio football team win. It'll be the Roadrunners. An extra point is on its way. They score on the final play of the game. And the kick is up and good. Texas San Antonio Roadrunners will be our initial team in our dynasty for NCAA 14.